All right, what's up? I've been waiting for a while to do this. I don't know why, but I think now it's about time that I go ahead and give my opinion on this Spurs versus Thunder series. Okay, this is coming from a guy who, I'm not a basketball expert or anything like that. I do love basketball; it's my favorite sport. I'm not a huge analytics guy. I respect analytics, but I just don't really know a whole lot about analytics. So I'm pretty much just gonna call things how I see it. I'm a big eyeball test guy. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. Number one, like today we're gonna have Game Five. I'm live in the Midwest, so I'll be watching the game at like 7 o'clock tonight. Number one, OKC is better than the Spurs. The Oklahoma City Thunder are the better team in this series. Let's get that straight. When I watch the games, I don't look even when the Spurs win, I don't look at the Thunder and say, "Man, they're losing to a team that's better than them." That has never been my thought process in any game this whole entire series. I've thought the Thunder are the better team. They've shown that they're the better team even when they lose. Number two, I what I'm seeing is when the Thunder lose, I think it's because one reason is I think they get out hustled. Like if you watch the game, it looks like I won't say the Spurs want it more because I don't want to put that on the Thunder. But like I said, I'm just an eyeball test guy, so I call things the way that I see it. It just looks like the Spurs play with this level of intensity that like the Thunder haven't just managed to tap into. Uh, like they look like they play harder than them. I mean, they did. You know what's crazy? In game one, for very first play, Wembenyama did something crazy. I think he like dunked on somebody or something. And I was like, oh man, Wemby's coming out and he's trying to make a statement right now. That's exactly what I thought in game four when Wembenyama came out and he hit that 3 pointer. I said, Wemby's making a statement tonight. Are the Thunder going to make a statement? Or are they just going to let the Spurs make their statement? Right? And it ended up happening the same way I thought it was going to. The same way I felt like Spurs just came out and played harder. They played with a lot more intensity. Almost like I said, I don't want to say it, but just for a lack of a better term, it seems like they wanted it more. I saw that same thing in game four. It just seemed like Spurs played harder. And I can sum it up with like one play. Like, I can't remember specifically who was involved in the play. And I'm sorry if I sound weird. I'm talking with my retainer right now. But it was one play where I think it was McCain, somebody else on the Thunder, and I think it was Vassell. It was like a rebound slash loose ball, and like McCain and I think it was Caruso. No, it couldn't have been Caruso. It was like McCain and somebody else. Like it was like they were just kind of looking at the ball, and like Vassell, he went and just grabbed it. Like he wasn't looking, like they were kind of like looking at it, waiting for it to come to them. And Vassell, he just went in. And to me, like that summarizes what happened. That one play summarizes what I'm talking about. That level of intensity, the physicality, the desperation that the Spurs played with in game one and in game four. I think that's a big reason why they won. There are other things which I'll talk about right now. Number two is, and very obviously, is Chet Holmgren. And my thing with Chet Holmgren, I'm not even talking about how many points he scores or anything like that. Like I'm not expecting Chet to go off for like 30 points or anything like that. I don't expect him to do anything like that. I don't think he needs to do that for them to win this series. But man, like you watch this dude play. Like I was watching game 3 and game 4. Like I'm watching Chet Holmgren and I'm like, dude, just get this dude off the court, man. Just get him off the court. Like he just he looks like I don't know how to explain it, man. It's not even like he's playing bad. Like it's almost like I just wonder what's going on inside of his. Like he looks like, when, like it feels like I'm taking it back to when I used to play sports. It looks like he's in this mode where it's like he knows he's playing bad. He knows there is nothing he can do about it, and he just still has to go out there and play. Like that's what it looks like. It looks like I said, let me say it looks like he's playing awful. He knows he's playing awful. He knows there is nothing he can do about it, but he still has to go out there. He doesn't know how to fix it, but he still has to keep going out there and keep playing. That's what it looks like, and it's just like I said, I'm not even talking about points. Like it'd be things like Chet getting the shot blocked. Like instead of just like he'll get the rebound, instead of like putting it right back in, he'll bring it down, and then he tries to go back up and get a shot blocked, airballing threes, turning the ball over. I mean, this dude just looks horrible, man. He looks horrible out there, man. He looks horrible out there, man. I've never seen him look like this. He looks horrible out there. Like I said, he just looks, I won't say scared. It's not, scared isn't the word. Like it just looks like I said, it's just like he's playing like he's just forced to keep going. Like he knows he just kind of like, I don't want to put this on him because I don't really want to say he gave up, but like I don't know a better word to use. Like it just looks like he just, I don't know, bro. He just forced to be out there. Like I don't know. That's just what it feels like. Like I don't know how else to put that. But so like I said, first thing, I think the Spurs are better. Two, I mean no. I said first thing, I think the Thunder are better. Even though the series is tied, I think the Thunder are better. I think the Spurs have been playing harder in the games that they won. Chet is playing horrible. And another thing is like, man, I think, man, Thunder, they just got to start hitting their shots, man. And yeah, I understand Spurs got some really athletic guys in Castle and Vassell, and they're guarding SGA. They're doing a good job on that, and Wemby's protecting the paint and things like that. Like, I get all that, but like, Thunder, and it's the same thing from game one. Thunder gets some really good looks, but they just aren't knocking them down. Like they aren't knocking them down. Like hold on, let me like go to their specific. Let me see. Like, bro, like this dude right here, Jalen Williams, bro, he was 1 for 7 from three. Jared McCain 0 for 5 from three. Isaiah Joe 2 for 7. Aaron Wiggins 0 for 4. Their 3-point shooting in game 4 was atrocious. They couldn't make anything, and it's like, man, like a part of me is like, okay, like I get it. Like Shea, I could understand how you make the argument that Shea, you the 2-time MVP, bro. If we gonna win, you gotta give us more than 19 points. Like I get that, but at the same time, man, it's like, dog. Like when I'm watching a game, and if I gotta say what was going wrong with their offense, it's not Shea. It wasn't Shea, in my opinion. When, like I said, I'm going eyeball test. I just pulled up the stats sheet to support what I was seeing with my eyes. This right here wasn't the problem. This was the problem. This was the problem. This was the problem. And this was the problem. They were getting good looks from three, and they weren't making any of them. Any of them. And that's kind of similar to what happened in game one. Like, it was like, man, like they didn't score for like the first 3 minutes of the game. They were getting good looks. They just weren't making them. So, yeah, I get it. Like, SGA, you got to do more. But, man, like, his squad got to hit these shots, man. They got to hit these threes, man. Like I remember this dude, he hit like he missed like 4 threes in a row, and then he airballed like the fourth one. I was like, Jesus Christ, man! Like if they're gonna win, they gotta make these 3 pointers. I mean, this is horrible, man. This is horrible. So that's what I think. I think if OKC, if they can make if they can make these open shots that they get, that's what I'm saying. I think they're the better team. If they can make these open shots, and like I said, yeah, I get it. Spurs are playing hard. They got good defense, but I'm not even talking about the shots that are defended well. I'm talking about the good looks that the Thunder are getting. They aren't scoring. They aren't making them. They aren't capitalizing on those good looks that they get. If they find a way to capitalize on those good looks, there's no doubt in my mind they win this series. There's no doubt in my mind they win this series. However, man, if they can't make these shots, man, yeah, man, I don't know. So, like I said, if I had to summarize it all, I think what I'm seeing in this series is I still think the Thunder are the better team. I do think the Spurs are playing harder than them. And I also want to say, like, I don't want to say the Spurs, they kind of play with this kind of intensity. Like you see Wembanyama yelling, and you see Vassell at Castle yelling, you see the coach yelling. Like that's not like how the Thunder really carry themselves as a team. And you see it in Shea, right? Like that was another thing that kind of bothered me. Like Shea, like I was watching Game 4 and like they were losing, and I'm like, man, like get mad, get angry, get something. But at the same time, I can respect the fact that they stay calm when they're up or when they're down. And I think that helps the team keep their confidence when they're doing bad. So, like I said, I do kind of get a little agitated when I don't see the Thunder playing with this kind of passion. I guess you can say that the Spurs play with. However, I do think that it works for them more than it hurts them. Even in this series, I think it helps them more than it hurts them. Like I said, I think it allows them to keep their confidence even when they lose a game like this. Uh, so, yeah. But, like I said, I do think Spurs are playing harder. And like I said, you could just summarize it with that one play I mentioned earlier. Chet is playing horrible, and Thunder just got to make their shots, man. If they can make their shots, I think they'll be okay. And I'm talking about the wide open shot. So it'd be interesting to see what happens. They're playing back at home tonight. Prediction: do they win this game? Yeah, they don't have Jalen Williams and they don't have AJ. But like I said, man, I'm looking at they didn't have those guys in Game 4, and yeah, the game looks different when they're on the court, but like I said, I'm just thinking about those wide open shots, man. If they make those wide open shots, man, there's no doubt in my mind they win this game because they're definitely the better team. But yeah, that's kind of my opinion. All right, and we'll see. I don't know who wins this game. I'm really torn. But I'm gonna say Thunder wins this game because I really want them to win this game. Okay, that's my opinion, and we'll see what happens.